Hello everyone. Welcome back to the day 3 of our Machine Learning and TensorFlow Bootcamp organized by GDSC SNU in collaboration with Skepsis. Today we have with us Archisman Ray, who is the blockchain mentor at the Coded community, the mentor for the day. I welcome you, Archisman. Please take the reins of the session.
Thank you, Ankana, for the pleasant introduction once again. Okay, so before starting, give me two things. First, how many of you have already installed Google Colab by seeing the video or by any means? And second, how many of you have gone through the notes? Because what we're gonna do is based on these two things mainly. That's why I said I have given the stuffs yesterday. It was important. So honestly, बताना किन का हुआ है? Because we'll be coding simultaneously. I will be coding and you will be coding with me. Okay. Because if I just code, yesterday I just showed you like how it's done, how it works. But today we're gonna code it. Okay. So repeat the collab done. Okay. I are you talking about the note part, Chandran?
No, like what did you ask? One is we have installed Collab or not. Another one like
Notes. The
notes.
notes which I have sent, the LinkedIn link I have given in the WhatsApp group. Okay. How many of you have done? Okay, let's reverse the question. How many of you have not done? How many of you have not done? Is there any people who have not done both? Just give me a +1 in the chat. Like 1 for true and 0 for false. So anyone of you have like not done both? Okay, there is none. Cool. Anyone of you have notes नहीं किया है? ठीक है. Cool. Okay, the collab is done. I guess pretty much everyone has done. Collab, Ayantika, you have done the collab thing, no? Collab. Okay, cool. So I will be running the screen right now. Okay, can you see my screen? Everyone. Visible? Nice. So now the thing is, yesterday we learned about linear regression. Okay. Can anyone say me what is a linear regression? Opening his or her mic. What is linear regression? What we did yesterday? A brief about it. Anything. देखो गलत तो हो गए या फिर नहीं भी हो गए. Okay. So feel free to say anything you want because without interaction it becomes kind of boring. So let's interact and make this session as much interesting as it possible. Okay. So yeah, how many of you guys have done this linear regression thing or know about it? Have any idea? Come on, कल तो किए होगे ना सारे? कुछ तो किए होगे. Okay, Priyanshu. Okay. Anyone? What is linear regression or anything? सब लोग डरे हुए. Okay, so let's loosen it up a bit. So what we did is simple linear regression. Okay, in simple linear regression, there are several points plotted. You have the intro. Okay, Rima, would you want to explain it? What is a linear regression? Like by opening the mic. We have time. We have time. Just take the time and say. Okay, I'm just saying. The thing is, in linear regression, there are certain points, okay, and we need to find the best fit line. Now, what is the best fit line?
Hello.
Yeah, Rima. Can you say me? What is a linear regression?
Yes, sir. Linear regression, it's basically finding the average values based on the data set provided.
Okay, kind of. It's not kind of average, but okay, I'm just explaining it. The thing is, we have several data points. Okay, we have plotted this thing. Now, within the plot, we have to find the best fit line such that the distance between the points and the line is the summation of the distance. For example, this is d1. Wait a minute, let me show you. This is summation of this thing. if this is d1, it is d2. Okay, summation of all the d's, like d1 plus d2 plus d3 plus d4 plus d5 plus d6, should be minimum. We have to find such a line so that the like the error, total error is minimum. Okay, now how are we going to do this? There is a particular formula which we use in finding this particular line, that is y is equal to mx plus b. Now as you can see, y and x are given, yes or no? Just have in the chat. Y and x are given because we are plotting it. Come on guys, let's make the chat interactive. Be fast. Yeah, and good, nice. So y and x are given. What we don't have is m and b. Now, m and b are the variables which we need to moderate such that we get the best fit line. Okay, am I clear at this point? If you don't understand, say me. How we are getting the best fit line? We got this point. We are just moderating this m and b such that we are getting the best fit line. Okay. Now, there are two particular solution of finding the m and b. One is closed form solution, which is using direct formula, and this technique is called OLS method. Okay, and this is implemented in linear regression model of scikit-learn. Okay, it is implemented in like linear regression model of scikit-learn, and there is another method named non-closed form solution, which uses gradient descent method, which was explained by Orkoda in the previous session. And this, like for using this method, we have to import SGT regressor. Yesterday, you guys remember, I guess there were very few people who were in the meet that time. So yesterday, if you recall, that I showed you the linear regression model. Okay, I imported a linear regression model from scikit-learn. That was linear regression model. Now if you want to, that was using direct formula. If you want to use gradient descent method, you have to use SGT regressor. Now the common question you guys might have, that acha, if you have a direct formula, then why are you taking the pain of having a gradient descent? Come on, just use the formula, just give the stuffs in it, find the m and b and get it done. Come on, why are you taking this heck of things in your mind? So the problem with the particular formula is when the what is it? When the dimension increases. Okay, dimension matlab, like here we have y and x as features. Now there is another feature. Like for example, we are predicting LPA. Okay? We are predicting LPA. This is the LPA, and this is one feature only. That is, we got, I guess, CGPA. The more the CGPA, the more will be the LPA. Okay. Now we get another dimension or another feature that is named as IQ. So it will be a 3D. So it will extend another line from here. Now, as the dimension increases, this formula isn't fit. It will not give you as much accuracy you need from the model. Now, machine learning is not only about reading a data set, implementing a model, and just getting an output. It's not conventional code that you get like you run the code is successful. No. In machine learning, we focus on accuracy most of the part. So now the thing is, what we will be doing, yesterday I just showed you the linear regression model. We are just taking up the model and just giving the X trend data and giving the Y trend data, and we are just generating M and B output. We are not seeing the working behind it. So we are going to create our own linear regression model. Okay, we are going to create our own linear regression model from scratch. But for that, everything in machine learning is maths. Everything. So for that, okay, bear with my handwriting. I will say, bear with my handwriting. I know my handwriting is not that much good. So this is a formula of finding m and b. B, we are finding y dash minus m into x dash. Now what is y dash and x dash? X dash is the mean and y dash is the mean. Okay. Now for finding b, we need to find m. Now m is the summation from I is equal to 1 to n, where xi means I represent that particular point. Okay, ith point. Now xi represent the value of x at that particular point. For example, if this is I, means, for example, this is x1. Okay, wait a minute, let me show you better. Right? This is x1. For example, you take it. This is x1. So this is the xith position. Okay, this x2. Then again, we will take x2 position. It's a summation of all these products. Am I clear at this point? Or should I repeat? And don't be afraid. Okay? It's a chill boot camp. A senior is taking yours, so be chill and just bombard with your doubts, whatever you have. Okay. So is this clear? Is this particular point clear? I'm just taking it a bit slow, guys. Expecting some responses from you. Hmm. Okay, so it's clear. So here when Aratrika Malik said, cool. Now, the stuff is, we'll be implementing this formula. Now, x dash is the mean, y dash is the mean, yi is the yith position. Okay, the position of y, like the value of the y at ith position and the value of the x at ith position. Okay, same we are doing this. So this formula is pretty much self-explanatory. So you guys can get this point. Now, what I have did in this particular PDF was that I have like derived this to formulas. Okay, you guys can see I have derived this to formulas. Nothing else. Just go and have a look from the notes. Like I have explained it in a, like as much as I can in a simple manner. If you guys have any doubts regarding this, feel free to ping me up anytime you want. Okay, just have that thing like give me the screenshot. कि भैया इधर doubt हो रहा है समझ नहीं आ रहा है. Okay, so just give me the thing. I will help you as much as I can. Okay, okay. Till this much is it clear? Because we will be moving ahead with the coding part. People. Okay, Prithvesh, Chandri. Are rest out of 33 people, like two people are like answering. Come on. I just need the response of everyone right now. Ah, come on. Everyone is sleeping. Hey, Jamidul is sleeping or what? He was answering pretty good at that time. The previous session. Very good, everyone else. Come on. Rima, Ratrika Malik. Where's Anisha? Where is Vishnu Ghosh? Kalyani Samanta? Nimesh? Where's the chat back? Okay, anyway. So I'm just stopping my thing and getting into the coding part. Okay. Just set up with the collab. I'm giving you 5 minutes to get done with the collab thing. Okay. Take 5 minutes. Please repeat old. What are you saying, dude? What do you mean by old? Oh, OLS. Right. Are you saying about OLS part? Okay, okay. OLS is nothing, but it is the formula we will be implementing. Okay, that is the OLS technique. Okay, the direct formula that's given a fancy name, OLS. Okay, so that's it. There's nothing into it. The formula we'll be implementing is, I guess, that only. Cool. Okay, I'm giving you 5 minutes, guys. After setting up the collab, ping me in the chat. Come on. Giving you 5 minutes. Get done with the collab thing fast. Done, done, done. Okay. Siddhant, done, done. Oh, come on. Siddhant is the first one. He's pretty active actually. Shavik. Okay. Second one. Others, I'm waiting. At least get me a maximum response. It's already done. Okay, nice. Nimesh done. Rima done as well. Okay. 4 to 5. Let's get at least 10 people. Then we can proceed. Because I'm sure 20 are like me sleeping. Done, done, cool. Can I explain that xi part? I now you're saying. Huh. So xi part is nothing. That it is a value of x at ith position. No worries. Arunima, please like kick this person out, Shubhashish Ghosh, and keep the note
Please
of him.
refrain from using
Hmm.
these things in the boot camp. It's unofficial.
Also keep the note of him. Okay.
Yes, I am working on it. Yeah,
Arunima, can you please
just
kick
give me
him
a
out?
second.
Okay. Now I understand the pain of my dear professors during the lockdown period. Cool. Okay, what about others? We got a pretty entertaining.
Yeah, sorry for the little hiccup. Please.
It wasn't a hiccup, by the way. Anyways, okay, Antika, we were in XI part. Okay, so XI part is nothing but ith value. For example, I can be any number from 1 to 100, mane 1 to n basically. Okay, the n represents the number of points we have. Okay, for example, I is first point, they are representing as like I. Okay, means I can be any like it represents the point number basically. Okay, so first point we'll be saying x1. Now what is x1? The value of x. The first point's value at x. Okay, the x value of the first point. Then x2, the second value, the value of x at second point. X3, the value of x at third point. Okay, that is what is xi basically. Am I clear? If I am not, don't worry, say me again. Okay, acha, is everyone ready with the collab thing? We'll be getting started. Acha, and all their mean is x bar, right? Yeah, x bar is basically the mean. Yeah, x mean is the x bar. Yeah, ready with collab. Chalo, let's get started. Wait a minute, give me a sec. Okay, so we'll be first writing my class. Okay, Mira LR, my linear regression, and we'll be like writing our constructor. Everyone knows about constructor, I guess. Come on, you guys are computer science student. Done about constructor. I pretty much assume that. Okay, over here, what we are doing is like taking the M and B and nothing, but what the constructor does is just assigning it with none. Like we just don't need anything right now. Okay, that's it for here. Now we'll be creating a fit class, sorry, fit function. Okay, we'll be calling the meta LR, like mind linear regression thing, and we will be just calling the function of fit. Okay, so let's start it with this thing. Achha, also let me give you one more thing. Achha, let me complete this. X trend will be the x value and y trend will be the y value. Okay. Now, if you remember, there also if you have the PDF, okay, just take out the PDF and have it open in the separate tab. Okay, just get it done fast because we will be looking into the formula. Like without the formula, you guys won't understand what is happening. Okay, so just you just have a like reference with the formula x and y, so you guys will be like it will be a bit clearer. Okay, so now let's, for simplicity purpose, we are taking two variables, num, and like denominator. Like num is like numerator and then is denominator. Okay. If you remember, in y we have two stuffs, a numerator and a denominator. Okay. What the numerator did and what the denominator did is what we are going to implement it over here. Okay. So we need the summation of each point, summation of each point, So first we'll do num, like we will be starting a value from I, for I in range of extreme. Now what does extreme dot shape give you? Yeah, I forgot it's not Java. Oof. Huh. So what does extreme dot shape gives you? It just gives you the shape of the क्या बोलते हैं, shape of the extreme. Okay. That means if there is 160 values, it will give you 160 values. Someone has any doubt? I heard something. So Ankana, if anyone has any doubt, na interrupt me in between. Okay. I ain't looking in the this thing. I'm into my collab. So if there is any doubt in the chat box, just feel free to ping me up. Okay. Anyways, continuing. So you can see in the formula this numerator and the denominator. So that only will be implemented. Okay. So we are running a loop from I to n. Okay. I to n. Okay. This is the summation part. Over here you can see ki I is equal to 1 to n. That is only we are running it over here. Okay. So now num is equal to num plus string I minus. Have a look in the code. Have a look in the code. Okay. So right now we are creating, like we are separating two things, numerator and the denominator part. Over here, x train of I is nothing but xi. This is the value of x at ith position. Okay. And what does x train dot mean? It's nothing but x dash. What's that? It's nothing, but it's the like mean value of all the x values. Okay. Mean of all the x values. And what is y train dot mean? It's the mean. Oh, I forgot to add this. There's one more part. My bad. Y train. Someone writing and yeah, just look into it, man. Just put it down and
Please refrain from doing these stuffs.
different kick man na. Cara se kick man. Anyways, oh, what I was doing, I forgot. Sorry. My bad. Let's talk fast. Okay. So now we have created the numerator part, which is x train I, that is the xi part, and it is x train dot mean, which is the x dash part, y train I, which is the yi part, like the value of y at ith position, okay, the at its ith position, and y train dot mean gives the mean, that's y dash, okay. Same goes in the denominator part. As you can see, there is an like some xi minus x dash whole square. So we have just taken the square, like repeated twice, nothing else. Till this much it is clear, I guess. If anyone has any doubt, just write in the chat, okay? Now we'll just assigning cell like the m value with num by 10 and p value to ytrain dot mean minus of self dot n into xtrain dot mean. Print self dot m. Okay, you understand this particular thing. It's doing nothing but it is assigning the value of m with numerator by denominator because we're calculating the numerator from here and the denominator from here using the formula, basing on the formula, and we're calculating this thing and assigning it to m. In self.b, what we are doing, we're just again using the formula. What we have in formula we have y dash minus m into x dash. So what is y dash? Y train dot mean. What is x dash? Extend dot mean, and it is self dot m because we are calculating the m from here, so m into this, and then we are just returning the m and b. Okay, and about this constructors and functions, I guess it was like pretty much covered in the Python basic chapter. Okay. Now obviously if we are like if my model is training something, is like predicting datas, so it need to predict also, no? Like only is returning that m and b won't do my need. So it is predicting my data. So what it will predict is that I'm sending my x test data. I'm sending my x test data, and like for my sake I'm printing the x test, like to see whether stuff is going on or not, and we will return self dot m. Now fill me in. What should I put next? Now fill me in the chat. What should be the return value? What should I return? Come on. I have calculated M, I have calculated B. Now what should I return to predict my result? Hey, this I need. What does X train mean? Okay. X train means like for now you assume it that we are passing X data. Okay. We are passing the value of all the X. Okay. All the points X value we are passing. Okay, Andika. Got it for now. I will see in the later section ki actually what is extend mean. Okay. Okay. Others, say me, what should I write? Come on, I don't know. I don't know Python. Like I don't know Python. I don't know machine learning. What should I write? Come on. अरे बोल भी तो यार. What should I write? Come on. Any ideas? Wrong guesses will also be accepted. I can give you one hint. It is a formula, obviously. So what formula should it be? Just give me the formula. What formula should it be? What formula will give? Okay. The question is, what should I return to predict the result? To simplify, I gave the hint that what should be the formula that will be implemented such that I get my prediction. I discussed in the starting, there is certain formula. Siddhant. Any, anyone else? Siddhant, give an answer. Anyone else want to try? Want to give a better answer? Or want to give another answer? Have any rebuttal for it? Come on, guys. Is it only Siddhant that's studying? Y dash minus mx. Okay, Antika, nice. Anyone else? Yes, सब लोग फॉर्मूला लिखा देख. तीन फॉर्मूला डिस्कस हुआ है, कुछ ना कुछ तो होगा ही. यही बात है ना? Come on. Okay. Shavik said mx plus b. Others? Three people answered. Three people listening. Sad. I'm the bad teacher, I guess. Shankhadev MX plus B. Okay, it is MX plus B. Ayantika, let me correct you. Why it is MX plus B? Okay. Okay, Siddhant, as you gave the first answer, just open your mic and why you thought it would be MX plus B. Open your mic. Come on.
I don't think they have the mic access most of it.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, I have to explain only. Okay. The thing is, it's MX plus B because in starting we have set to predict a certain value. I said y is equal to MX plus C. No, sorry, MX plus B. Okay. That is the formula. That is the formula we are using, and that is a form. That's why we are finding M and B. Okay. That's why we are finding M and B. Isn't it so? That's why we are writing over here self and X S plus self B. So yeah, Siddhant was right. Shavik was right. I guess another person was also there. Shankho was there, I guess. Okay. So yeah, you guys pretty much done machine learning, I guess. You guys learned one algorithm. Like you guys have like stepped up a lot ahead. So before starting, I will give you a particular link. Where's my notepad? Sticky note, sticky note. Just download this particular what to say sheet. You do have access. I spoke something about. Oh, you have access. I have access. Yeah. Lol. Okay. Download this file. Angana, are you there right now?
Yes, I am there.
Do one thing now. Don't let the people, those who don't have a name, let
Yeah,
them know.
I did that only. It was not.
It's pretty much annoying.
Hmm. It's
Access
okay.
name?
Hmm.
Wait a minute, let me check. Why isn't it giving the access? Access available. Yeah, Rima got access. You guys check. Yeah, placement.ca. Download it. Nice. Others. मामा का upload होता है ना. Okay, after you have downloaded, see this tab carefully. Okay, you guys have this tab over here. Everyone has this tab. Nothing. Go there. This folders thing. Everyone has this folder thing. Click over there. There's a file upload, or you can right click and click on upload. Wherever you have stored that particular CSV file, go to that path and just click open on it, and it will be pretty much in this server. Okay, you have to upload this file basically. So just get the file uploaded, and I'm writing up certain codes till then. Okay, everyone has uploaded the file. Upload to session storage. Yeah, get it done fast. Come on. Please resend the link. Oh, yes, got the link. How do you write? हाँ हाँ write the code. No issues. I'm just waiting for others to get it installed and do it. Nothing else. Hmm. Everyone done? Is anyone left? Okay, not by asking everyone done. Is anyone left? Should I wait for anyone? If not, I will continue. If anyone is still into that hung up, like still hung up with that thing, do comment in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. So let's get started with the interesting parts. Now, NumPy and Pandas, there are videos in the following YouTube channels. Sorry, I will give the videos. NumPy will be uploaded today, and Pandas will be uploaded the next day. Get into it and check what is Pandas and what is NumPy. Okay, I have discussed over there. Now, over here, we are basically creating a data frame. What is a data frame? Data frame is a library, like Pandas is the library which creates the data frame. Now, a data frame has all the datas in it. Like we break the term data and frame, like it is framing all the datas. So it's doing nothing, but it's taking like Pandas. What it is doing, it is taking all the it is taking all the datas from placement.csv and it is converting into a data frame in a data structure in a data structure manner, like taking the data and framing the data. Okay, it's doing nothing else. You can see we have these data. Df.head shows you the first 5 data. Okay, if you just do df, you will see all the data. We have 200 rows and 2 columns. Okay, 1 and 2 columns. And if you just do df.head, it will show you just the 5 datas. 0 to 4. That's 5 data. So okay. Now we are just allocating the values. Okay, write the code with me. Okay, write the code with me. If anyone is leaving behind, in Arka code section import take a lipo, right? Yeah, code section. That will be shift plus enter. Okay, like if you shift plus enter, it will run the code as well as it will generate a new one. Okay, new section. Okay, like if I delete this part, shift plus enter करूँगा तो character cell generate होगा. Okay. So yeah, now we are taking the values. We are taking all the rows in the first column. Now any colon, if there is no values at left side of the colon and if there is no values at the right side of the colon, it means it is taking all the values. Okay. And the first thing represent the rows and the second thing represent the column. Imported part code देखाओ. Okay. Import numpy, import pandas. Wait a minute. Is it fine with this much? Okay. So basically in df.head and in X what it does, it is selecting all the rows. Okay. All the rows 1, 2, 3, 4 until 200 rows and it is taking the first column. 0th position, you replace no array. The 0th position is CGPA and the 1th position is package. So in X we are passing CGPA and in Y we are passing package because package is the target. Like we are predicting package by using the with the help of CGPA. Okay, that is what we are doing over here. So we have done over here the stuff, and if I just print the output of X, you can see it is giving us a CGPA. You can see at first position 6.89. It is formatting it to an array, and it is giving us the value 6.89. So we have till 200 values over here. Nothing else. Everyone caught up? Now over here, we will be importing a library sklearn dot model selection import in test and split. I guess Ayandika was asking about what is this like X train and Y train and all. If I am wrong or if I recall correctly. So here you will get your particular answer. Like what is it about? Um, yes. Cool. A of the लिखे थोड़ा दारा. Like you guys just write till here and just wait. Okay. So here what we are doing, we are importing a library named train test and split. Okay. Train test and split. Now, what basically trend test and split is doing, it is splitting the data. You have 200 set of data. It is splitting the data into like test size will be 0.2. Now, what is 0.2 means? 0.2 means that it is taking 20%, 20% of the data size into test and 80% of the data into train. Okay, am I clear at this part? 0.2 represents the percentage of the data which is going like 0.2 not but means 0. If you take 0.2 it's like 20%, if you take 0.01 it is 1%. Okay, so like that it is going. So if you take 0.2 you're taking 20% of the data size and sending it into the test. Okay, into the test size variable, nothing else. X train, X test, Y train, Y test, these all are variables. You can change the name, you can change the name to anything. You can do Ram, Sham, to anything, whatever, like Joseph, whatever you like. But these are all variables. Like it's not compulsory to give this thing only. Okay, so here we are passing the x value over here, the y value over here. Means x is the features, y is target, the target thing like which we are predicting. We are sending it over here. We are saying like separate the stuff with test size 0.2. Okay, test size 0.2 means 20% of the data to test size and the remaining to the train. Okay, and at random state is equal to 2. Now random state says like how randomly it will uh, store your data. So basically what happens in test and split, it doesn't automatically like in sequentially it doesn't stores the data. Like if you give 0.2%, so it won't give you like from 0 to first 10 go to test, next 10 go to train. No, it is in a randomness manner. Like 0 can go to test or 0 can go to train as well. So random state controls that randomness. If you do it 0, the randomness goes haywire. If you guys are really interested in random state, you guys can look up into the documentation of it. And if you guys have any doubt learning that, do ping me up there. Okay. Okay. Cool. Sorry, I was just checking my WhatsApp. Some message came in. Okay, everyone, ready till here. Now we are importing our like self-made model. Like you guys should be happy that in your third day of the bootcamp, you guys are making linear like machine learning models. Come on, you guys are the brilliant students right now. So over here, the model we have made. This is the model we have made. We are doing nothing, but we are storing a particular model in a variable. Just like those who have attended at the last moment, you guys are a little bit familiar with this thing, with this sklearn thing, and with this linear regression model importing. Okay, yesterday we just took the scikit-learn and scikit-learn's linear regression, and we just mm, initialized it in the LR variable. Okay, what for trend test split? Okay, and then can you be more specific? More specific, what you want to know? Like what for trend test split that I couldn't get. What do you want to know? You can open the mic, Hogana, unfortunately. So what do you want to know like exactly? Okay, till Anthika writes, we just proceeded with the thing. Now LR is equal to Mera LR, like we are just calling this thing. And now we're calling the function dot fit. We're calling the function dot fit and we're assigning extend and whiten to it. Now extend and whiten we're doing it such that we can get the values of m and b. Now we'll be printing the value of m and b. Now m will be the what I say the coefficient and b will be the slope. Sorry, slope I'm saying intercept. Okay. So m and b will be printed. Now let's see what is my m and what is my b. This is the m value and this is the b value. Okay, so we have like successfully our model is running with luckily. Okay, I don't know, this is the first time my any code is running without any error. Okay, first thing. And second thing is that yeah, you have fitted the model perfectly. Okay, so the code is itself is running. Okay, now let's predict. Like, okay, I have done it. Now I should get my results. Okay, like the predicted value. Now let's see the predicted value. And lr dot predict x test. Over here we are just printing the x test. This is the x test value and the predicted value. Like the person who is getting a 8.5 CGPA will get a 3.89 LPA. Okay, so that's the thing it is predicting. So this is pretty much running in a good manner because if you see x test, x test 0, okay, you can see it's 8.5. Wait a minute. Huh. So basically, in X test, the values are there, and it is giving the 8.5 CGPA and it is predicting the LPA 3.89. Okay, sorry, I just misinterpreted the stuffs. So I guess this much it is clear. At any point in this function, it's not clear to you, or it's not like you're not understanding the part. Okay. Fitted the model as in, okay. Nice question. Fitted the model as in. So fit is basically what we are doing is we are taking the extreme, all the x value and all the y value. When we say fit, that means, है ना कि in mod, let's take an example. Suppose there is a machine engine. Okay, in engine you have to fit some nut bolt, you have to fit some like other materials, you have to give some oil, then that engine will be running. So take this thing as an engine. The model is your engine. Now you're fitting or give like fit is a variable. Okay, you can write anything else also. Now we are giving x trend and y trend value such that my model runs. So these are my oil and nuts. Like this is my petrol and this is my nut like screw and nuts. Okay, so we kind of feed the data. Yeah, we are feeding the data. Okay, and then we are just taking the values of m so that my model gives the values of m and b, because at the end we need the values of m and b to run the machine learning model. Like machine learning is nothing but maths, as I said. Okay, that's it. Okay, anyone else? Because after this we'll be moving into the multiple linear regression. This was a bit easy. The multiple linear regression isn't that hard, but it is the extended version We will be doing the code of that also. So are you guys comfortable with this thing? Get me a yes or no. If no, fast. Okay, Antika understood. Nice. Others. कम गया क्या 34 से? Oh नहीं, we have all the members right now. Okay, that's good actually. Like people are interested in learning machine learning shit. Might need a bit of time to adjust. As, हाँ, machine learning. Yeah, you need like okay. The stuff about machine learning is I am doing like I'm just like we're just starting from algorithms. Okay, but this isn't the right way to start. The right way to start is learning statistics, learning the SQL a bit, doing some stuffs, and then going into like algorithms comes at a later half. But as this is a boot camp, so we are just starting it from here. Okay, I'm getting an error in the num variable. It is showing num is not defined. Have you defined the num over here? Check that. Because if you're defining over here, obviously it can't access the num from here because it is outside the loop. So you can't get num there. So just check it over here. Have you assigned this thing? Is anyone left with the coding part? I'm doubting that. Could you explain once more the for part in the def? Good. The for part is nothing. Okay, let me show you the. हाँ क्या बोला? Okay, you have the formula in your hand. Like you have the formula in some another tab. Shomudik, if I spell your name correctly. Shomudik. Okay. Now what the formula says is give me like the xi position. Now what is xi? Is nothing but x1 minus x bar into y1 minus y bar plus x1 sorry x2 minus x bar into y2 minus y bar plus till xn minus x bar into yn minus y bar. That is the summation doing. It is saying I is equal to 1 till n. Okay, it will sum the xi position minus x dash x bar into y position minus y bar. That is what we are doing. We're just summing up. This is the like eta notation that we are doing over here. Like we are summing it constantly till I. Okay, like extend dot shape gives you. Wait a minute. Let me show you this thing. It will be more clear. Extend dot shape gives you the shape means how many variables are present. There are 160 there. Okay. Now, because if you remember correctly, I have said you we are passing 80% of the data. From 200, we are passing the 80% of the data. So we have 160 data. So this is the like this loop is going from 1 to 160. Okay, that is eta of I is equal to 1 till n, where n is 160 right now, and this summing up where num is like constantly num and determinant is constantly summing up. It is in the loop. Okay. Now extend of I, what it is doing is extend of I is like xi. Okay. Xi means the value of x at ith position. Like the ith points x value, the ith points y value. If the I is 1, the first points y value, the first points x value. If I is 2, the second the what's it? The second points x value, the second points y value. And extend dot mean is x dash. We have just implemented the formula, nothing else. It is like pretty straightforward. We have just implemented the formula. As you can see, this is the y dash. This is the okay. This is the y dash. This is the yi. Okay, you getting this point? Show me. Am I clear? Okay. Did you understand? Honestly, करने का बात नहीं है. खा नहीं जाएंगे. And don't worry, if you give wrong answers, the prize you're waiting for won't go out. So the more you answer, the more you're interactive, the better you will get the prize. Okay. So interaction matters. So if you really want that first prize or want certain stuffs which is very much needed, so you guys should be active. Okay. Okay. So this is the thing about simple linear regression. I guess everyone understood. If anyone like has any doubt, take 5 minutes break. I'm giving a 5 minutes break. Then we'll be moving on to multiple linear regression, and that is the end topic for today. Um, that's it. So take 5 minutes break. I will be opening the code over here only. I'm not closing the tab right now, and then we'll be moving on to multiple linear regression. Okay. You will share the code. Yeah, sure, Ima. I will share. Okay, if anyone has no doubt, so I just let's stop my screen share. Take a 5 minutes break, have water. मेरे को जरा पानी चाहिए हम भी थोड़ा चिल मारते तब तक Okay. Till then you can just chat in the chat box. Okay? No worries. Okay, I'm just waiting till 8:40. Then we'll be resuming the session. Till 9 we will be understanding the multiple linear regression, and 9:30 will be ending with the code. And then congratulations, you guys can eat. Sorry for this hectic journey you are hearing with me. Oh, come on. तो सब लोग क्या सीन है पानी वानी पीना हो गया and you guys need a bit more break. Was the part heavy for you guys? Are you enjoying any feedbacks? Or are you feeling like नहीं यार खत्म करो और मेरे को जाना है Yeah, just make it interactive session because boarding किसको पसंद है यार So if you guys are like, if you guys are enjoying machine learning, that's a very good thing. I didn't enjoy machine learning honestly in my first year. I just went in machine learning like with because it was giving me like I'm seeing a flow of money over there. That was having like I was interested in machine learning. कि हाँ यार पैसा अच्छा आएगा. I will get a good money. So just get into the machine learning part. But now I'm seriously interested in machine learning. That's why I'm doing it. So what's up to you guys? I don't know. Is it that you guys love maths or it's the other part? Mm, I guess our okay. 1 minute left and we are just a little bit. Okay, you love maths. Okay. I guess we have some opposite story Aratrika. I I was not that much in love with maths, but I love to predict stuffs. Okay, I predicted some very good stuffs. That's why. Okay, cool. So let's get into the machine learning, like multiple linear regression part. Okay, it's 8:40 and we are starting, and we'll be covering it under 20 minutes. So multiple linear regression, it's nothing but it is an extension of simple linear regression. Now we have learned about simple linear regression, right? In the previous part. Good. Now what is everyone can see my screen now? Like it is visible completely. একটা কমেন্ট যদি আসে, ওকে কুল, ঠিক আছে, nice. Now the part of multiple linear regression, take it example as, take a data set x1 and x2. Now we are working with only CGPA. Now we need IQ part also. Okay, now we are working with two dimension, like the, sorry, three dimension, where x1 and x2 are the features. What do you mean by features? Where LP is dependent, the target variable which you are predicting, where this is dependent on it. Okay, so x1 and x2 are the features. I'm taking an example of CGPA and IQ and LPA. We'll be predicting LPA using CGPA and IQ. Okay. Now we are doing it in 3D. So 3D looks like this. I will be showing it like I will be showing this in collab, and it will be pretty fun over there. I have just took a screenshot and just like let you understand, okay, this is the 3D how it looks. Okay, this is the points which is being there, and we'll be doing linear regression on 3D. Okay. Now, okay, it is a pretty bad drawing, I know. Now, but what we are doing is actually we are plotting this. Like there are several points in 3D. Can you imagine this thing? Like, can you get this point? Imagine like there is a 3D and there is a point floating over here. You guys can imagine this. You will visit this first. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Now, what in linear regression of 3D does? Now, can you say me, like if in 2D, a line, like line is in 2D, yes or no? Particular line is in 2D. So, what is the equivalent of line in 3D? Can anyone say me this? What is an equivalent of line in 3D? I will give you like 10 seconds. What is the equivalent of a line in 3D? Like line is in 2D. Okay. Now you are drawing a line. How can you imagine a line in 3D? The speakers can also answer. Ankana, Arunima, you guys can also answer. I always just doing the posting part. Learn also. Come on. Yeah, curve. Okay. Others, diagonal of room. What do you mean by diagonal? Be more specific. What do you mean by diagonal? Be more specific. Siddhant, you're close, but you should be more specific. It's a diagonal, but you have kind of have that idea. Others, Rima said, Siddhant said, Chandra, Aratrika, Shavik, Jamirul.
Sushman, I think your voice is cracking a bit.
Uh, like, is it cracking or is it just Arunima?
I guess it's just Aruna. I can hear you just fine.
Arunima, get your net right, yeah. I said you to install a Wi-Fi. Sorry. Apart from jokes, okay. Line in 3D basically having extra dimension. अरे तो इतना नहीं चाहिए था. Okay, okay. I'm giving a simple example. If a circle in 2D, a circle is in 2D, a sphere is in 3D. Okay, a square is in 2D, a cuboid is in 3D. A cuboid can always cube. A cube is in 3D. A cube is in 3D. Okay, a cube is in 3D. So what will be a line? What will be a line? This I will give you 10 seconds right now. What will be line? Come on. Hey, it is easy. Eta na pale ek hi boli. Who was the maths lover? Who was the maths lover? Who was the maths lover? Let me find out that maths lover. Look. Uh, Aratrika. Hey, Aratrika. You, I don't know. You will answer this thing. Say me. Okay, okay. The thing is, a line's equivalent is a plane. Isn't it a plane? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Another joke is alright, yes. Basically, line's equivalent is the plane. Okay. So when we did linear regression, what we did, we just gave a line, but we have 3D points. Now we just can't give a line now. Like it's in 2D then. Now we are doing a plane such that, wait a minute, insert shape. Hmm. Oh, if I have to find, I never use this word stuff. So annoying. Oh, Okay. Yeah. So it will be like this. Wait a minute. I can't let it disappearing. Yeah. It will be like this. Okay. Where above this part, above this thing, it is like dividing the points in such a way such that the error, I said about the errors, okay, the errors, that is the distance between this and the point and the plane. For example, this point, the point number one and the in the plane, the distance is, for example, d1. From this to this is d2. From this to this is d3. So the summation is such that it is less. Okay, like we'll be adjusting this plane, sometimes upward, seeing the error, the summation of the error. Is it more than the previous? Doing this thing and seeing the error. So by this, we'll be finding the best fit line. Okay, so that's the thing in 3D. Are you getting the brief idea? Are you getting, like, you can feel this thing? Line segments, line. Others. I got wrong, Chandra. Come on, others, be active. What is it? Nice. हाँ. Okay, someone's a direct bar बोल, I guess. हाँ. Ayantika. The stuff is, this is the plane, you can see. This is the plane. This is the plane, you can see. I have to see your chart. This is the plane. Ayantika, with me. This is the plane. Yes or no? Come on. Okay, this is the plane. Now what we are doing, we have to keep this plane such that it divides these points. I have to keep this plane such that it divides this point. It is a plain sheet of paper that will be in above, like we have to keep this sheet of paper in such a way such that the points above the sheet of paper and the points below the sheet of paper have a minimum summation of error. What is the summation of error? For example, from this point to the plane is E1. From this point to this plane is E2. From this point to this plane is E3. From this point to this point is E4. Such that all the E means E is equal to E1 plus E2 plus E3 till En, the number of points, the summation should be less. We have to adjust that plane in accordingly, that such that the error is minimized. Okay, if the error is minimized, then only we can get the best fit line or the best fit plane in this case. Am I clear? Nale ball, chapman. Am I clear, guys? Okay, I think about it. Nice. So this is the thing. Acha, anyone else has any doubt? I guess shouldn't be or should be. I don't know. Okay, I'm moving to the next part then. So in 2D, the equation was y is equal to mx plus b. Now what will be in 3D? अरे यार 3D में अभी क्या लोचा हो गया यार, mx plus b इतना देर से one formula I could remember and you guys, like, you're introducing another formula. Come on. So no worries, it is pretty much similar. So that's not a thing. So when 3D is happening, it is nothing, but it is introducing another x1. Like it is, because there are two features now. There was only one feature, so we were using x. There are now two features, x1 and x2. So we are doing mx1 plus mx2 plus b, where m is nothing, like it will be m1 basically, m1 and m2. So we have to find, so when in 2D we were finding what? M and only b. In 3D, now we have to find m1, m2 and b. Okay, like you have to find out three stuffs. Now obviously there is a literature with machine learning, like I'm doing it in layman term, but if you go into the literature of machine learning, so it is basically beta naught. Don't get scared, beta is nothing but a variable terminology. That's why I did this with first and then going into this, because तुम लोग डर जाते अगर ये दिखाते तो. So that's why I just first introduce you with this. So nothing, beta 1 is m1, x1 is x1, beta 2 is m2, and x2 is x2, and beta naught is b. Got it? लिटरेचर समझ आया? literature. I'm teaching you like this thing. Oh, nice one. So likewise in 4D, b1 x1 plus b2 x2 plus b3 x3 b naught. Now b naught is again b. अभी 5D के लिए क्या होगा? What will be in 5D? b1 x1 plus b2 x2 plus b3 x3 till so n features থাকে n one dimension are. Yeah. Because if there is n features, there will be one predicting value. No? You will be predicting something. So the predicting will be that thing. So that obviously that one is predicting thing. Okay. Yo, nice. Now, the thing is, so in ND, it is the formula. अभी तुम लोग ये देखो और मेरे को बताओ किसको समझ नहीं आया. If anyone is scared, there's nothing to be scared. You guys can pretty much understand it. The same, can you guys understand this thing? Feel free. Just have a look. Use your brain, because if I only speak, I only talk, there is nothing going in your head. You're just listening and ek कान से सुन ek कान से निकालो. Use your brain and why it is happening. Okay, Rima, Aratrika, Chandri is clear. Others. What's about what is about others? Jamilul, Pratvesh. Okay. I guess it's pretty much good with everyone. Still, I'm explaining it. So beta naught, you can understand this beta naught. What is b1 x1 till b and xn doing? Beta and xn doing. This is the eta summation part, where it is telling, ki give me the sum of this thing till I is equal to 1, means place I tab tak till n. Like place I till n. Just adjust this slide a bit possible. How do you want to adjust? Like how to adjust? I'm just getting at that point. Like adjust in the sense. Okay, Jamil, is this okay? Like this thing, like this particular thing, okay? The adjustment is okay. I was not getting how to adjust. That's all. Should I zoom in? Okay, good. It's okay. So the thing is, yeah. So the thing is, the beta naught is beta naught over here, and b1 till bn is giving you the summation. Okay. See, I is equal to 1 till I is equal to n. Just saying I is equal to 1, starting from 1, and it's ending till n. It's saying me, give me a summation of bi by placing the I over here at every point till n. And b1 plus beta 1 into x1 plus beta 2 into x2 till beta n into xn. Okay? Getting this point? Everyone clear? Clear, guys? Come on. Okay, good. So yeah, that is pretty much it with the like multiple linear regression part. If you guys can understand linear regression, simple linear regression, I'm asking you guys, requesting you guys to go and see the PDF. Okay, if you guys don't see the PDF which I have given you on LinkedIn, you guys won't understand how it is working. Like you won't feel it. कि यार derive कैसे हो रहा है. So you have to understand the derivation. कि how I'm getting this thing. So derivation of that m and derivation of that b, I'm getting those two formulas. It's most important. Okay, how I am getting this thing. So I have derived over there. Go and just have a look into it. Handwriting is bad. I'm saying again. Please excuse me for that. But if you have any doubt regarding it, do ping me up. Okay, I am in the group. You can see. So ping me up. Okay. So yeah, pretty much it. Now, what is this beta naught? B1, like what is this beta basically? Okay, now beta is nothing but these coefficients are like weights. Now what weights you say? Like what does beta like say in this equation? What is beta in this equation? So that for let me take an example. Give me excuse me please. So let us take an example. Now in the example we saw we had two features, beta 2 x2, beta 1 x1 and beta. So we had over here two features, x1, x2 and y. Okay. Now what is the formula? Now x1 has CGPA, x2 is IQ and y is LPA. Remember it. x1 CGPA, x2 IQ, y is LPA. Okay. Now over here we can see the formula. It is a formula. Now what is this beta explaining us? Now if the beta 2 value is very less, beta 2 is value is very less. That means in the column of IQ. IQ value means beta 2 value is very less, which is a coefficient of IQ. X2 is equal to IQ. Okay. PDF link I was sent to. I think it is available in the group. It is available in the group. My bad. It is available in the group. You guys can just go to the link. Still, I will again forward it. No worries. Okay. But for now, focus on this thing. Come on. So x2 is equal to IQ. Okay. This thing is IQ. Okay. This is your x2 is your IQ. Now what does beta 2 represent? Now if beta 2 is very small, it is very less. That means for calculating LPA, for calculating, Angana, please excuse me, there is an important call. Sorry, sorry for the delay. It was an emergency call, my bad. Anyways, so x2, what is x2? X2 is your IQ. Okay. Now beta 2 represents if the beta 2 is very less, it is if it is very less, that means that for calculating LPA, that means that for calculating y, okay, it does not require that much. Means for example if beta 2 is very less, for example if beta 2 is equal to 0. Like 0.001, okay, like will it affect the y value that much of it? Yeah. Or if it is like this thing, will it affect that y value that much if it is doing into x2? Now take x2 as your, if you have 100 IQ, CD the 2D of the value. Okay, Arpan Basu, raise your hand, just answer out. What Chandra, what like what you're saying about like 1 to n minus 1 it should be? What particular part you're saying 1 to n minus 1? Main formula. Main formula over here. Are n over here we are taking this thing 1 to n. Okay. So n over here represents the number of like features you have. Okay. Is nothing a number of features. If you are talking about n minus 1, you have to take that like over here n is nothing but n is number of features, and what you are talking about n minus 1, that is basically if you are taking the target column as well. In 3D we have two features. Yeah, we have two features. Summation and limit tab also. Yeah, I'm getting. So like ND. Oh, acha. My bad. Okay. Nice point. Nice point. Okay. My bad. It's my mistake. It's my mistake. It's totally my mistake. You're right. I just took I just took n is a number of features. Okay. Nice. You are pointing out mistakes. That means you are listening already. That's good actually. My bad. Clap for Chandra. Come on. Like, should have took out a mistake from like me. Okay. So yeah, that's the thing. Anyways, so let's get back to it. Thank you, Chandra, for correcting my mistakes. Obliged, and good to learn from my fellow juniors. Obviously, yeah, it's fine. Obviously, it's fine. So now x2 is IQ, okay, and b2. Now what is beta 2? Beta 2 says that if beta 2 is very much small, if beta 2 is very much small, if this is beta 2, will IQ affect y? Will IQ have any change? For if it is into 100 also, what it will be? Okay, like two zeros less. Now if you sum it with 100, like if beta 1 into x1 gives you 100, and if this is the thing you're getting, like will it do any change in your y. So beta 2 says like it is the weightage of your x2. Means it says that like what is beta 2? It is a weightage that how much weight your x2 has or how much weight your IQ have on LPA. Will IQ have any effect? Will your experience have any effect in an LPA? Will your attendance have any effect on your LPA? Same with this thing. Like you come to college regularly, yeah, it will increase your academic, what's it? Academic value. Okay, you guys will learn more. You guys will be attentive and all. But will it increase your LPA? We never know that. Okay, so there are certain points, or for example, if you have a complexion, like will your complexion matters, like your good looks matters, your bad looks matters in LPA? No. So that will be what 0.001%. Like it doesn't matter. Come on, like पैसा के लिए कौन देखता है? Okay. Well, please don't get me a rebuttal on this. I can't answer them. Okay. If you get me a rebuttal on like, हाँ यार, like people see looks while taking, uh, like while recruiting. So I have got no answer in it. Okay. Anyways, so this is the thing. So beta basically represents the weightage. Like beta is a coefficient which represents the weightage of the particular value it is hanging out with. Like beta 1 is hanging out with x1. It will say beta 1 will say how much weightage does x1 have. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, got it, everyone? Am I clear? If not, chat box खुला है तुम्हारे लिए. सर जी क्लियर है सब लोग को? और Purnima has raised his hand up quite. I'm just loading his hand. Arpan, do you have any doubt? I guess not. Okay, so it's clear. So we'll be moving on to the coding part, and just don't save. Yeah, moving on to the coding part right now. Just give me a sec. Can you guys see my screen? Okay, I know guys in OLS part is not covered yet, I guess. Hey, OLS part is the diet formula. Come on, but I have given you a like brief PDF on it. Just go and look into it. The OLS is like a technical term which is given to the diet formula. Jamil, okay, am I saying right? Do you have any rebuttal for it? Like, do you have any rebuttal for it? I'm open to it because I might not know some stuff which you know. Come on, I'm like at your batch only, so I might know not some stuffs that you know. You can obviously correct me as Chandra did to me. So, am I missing some part? Okay, I thought concept will be here also. No, the part of the concept, yeah, I said about that only. The part of the concept is like how the formula is getting derived. Okay, you are talking about the formula derived, I guess. New file test. Like it is my IPYNB. Okay, I've uploaded the stuffs in GitHub. Don't worry, Chandra, you will get the things. Don't worry about that. You will get the stuffs. So, Jamrul, the thing is, I guess you're talking about a concept. That's like the concept it is explained in the PDF. Because if I take the thing, I guess it was explained by Orkoda in the previous session. Okay, but yeah, it is explained in the PDF thoroughly with what I say, with all the formula derivation, with all the explanation. You just visit into it, and if you have any doubt regarding it, and you guys can understand anything, getting into it, or Google something and found out something new, ping me up. Okay, Jamal, is it okay? The diet formula technique is called OLS method. Okay. Now, how it is going on, it's pretty much explained in that video. Okay. Okay, still, if you have any doubt, I will explain it if I get time. Like after 9:30, if I got any time, I will explain it that also. Okay. Anyways, okay, so let's get into it with multiple linear regression. कौन पकड़ा चलो चलो give me a sec. You guys can see my screen now. I will be importing a bunch of dependencies. I have this copied in my sticky note and I'm just pasting it. You guys just copy it. The project multiple linear regression as well. Yeah, this is multiple linear regression. This is multiple linear regression. Sorry, I just there is something happening in the chat right now. Sorry, in the WhatsApp. So I was just going. This is multiple linear regression. This is multiple linear regression we'll be doing. Have you guys like copied this thing? Copies this dependencies. Okay. Firstly, new file test. No view के लिए नया file is coming. Yeah. Chandra, you guys can use a new file. Sorry, I just forgot to reply you guys. Just got a bit defocused. Sorry for my bit casualness. Yeah. So you guys have to use a new file. Okay. You guys have to use a new file and write code with me, because if you write code with me, I guess it is pretty much interesting that way. So that's why. Okay. Everyone wrote the dependencies. Did everyone wrote the dependencies? Now don't focus on this plotty right now, because plot is nothing but it is helping us to plot a graph. There's a so Rima said about multiple linear. Okay. So there is a project on linear regression. Now, whether you will use multiple linear regression, what model you will be using, that's up to you guys. Okay. I'm just explaining you the models, how you're doing it. Take inspiration from it. We are there, I and Arka are there to clear doubts. And you guys have to use your brain, use the session's knowledge, and create the model, create the model accordingly. Okay. Like you guys don't have to create it from scratch, just import it from scikit-learn and you guys are good to go. Okay. Anyways, so plotting is another kind of. You guys remember yesterday I taught you about matplotlib. Like I didn't taught you, but it was another like plotting technique. Okay. So this is another plotting technique, plotty.express. Okay. So you guys can see the documentation later. I will just share you the link of the documentation. Go through it. Okay. And again, we are taking R2 score. Now, R2 score is like for now, if you want to know, R2 score is nothing but to see how much accurate my model is. Okay, it checks that how much it is good. As we are using linear regression, we can't use accuracy score. Accuracy score checks the score of like how much accurate the model is. As we are using linear regression, we have to use R2 score. Okay. So that are the dependencies. Pandas and NumPy I've already said. Okay. And sklearn, and we are taking make regression. Now make regression is nothing, but we are making our custom data. Okay. Like we are importing this particular class, which is making me custom regression data. Okay. I'm just like it will be better visualized while it is working. Okay. Wait a minute. Make regression. Guys, you guys can write with me. First zone set idle. Let me show you something if I can. Yes. Okay, you guys are seeing this thing, the class. These are the features which we can give, but we are just giving these things. Okay. So n sample said I need 100 samples. That is 100 rows. Features, number of features, and informative is like how much informative you are needed. Okay, we are just setting the parameters too and target as well. Okay, that's it. Now we have already we have successfully created X and Y data set. Now if I take it in a data frame, what I said about data frame, it like what pandas do. Pandas take the stuff and make it into a data frame. Okay, it makes the stuffs into the data frame. That is, it makes the data arranged in a good manner. Okay, so that is what we are going to do right now. So one. Okay, are you guys with me? Like you guys are catching up with me now, and like not living behind. If you guys are, just saying. Okay. Okay. So as you can see, we have made a custom regression. We haven't uploaded any file. Okay. Like placement seal is there, but I am just deleting it. Okay. We haven't uploaded any file. We are making our custom data set using this particular class. What we are saying, कि भाई, I'm giving you like give me a custom data set for so that I can do my regression stuff. I can play with my regression models. Please give me a custom data set of 100 rows, features of 2, and target variable of 1. So it is saying, acha, I'm giving you features, wait. So in data frame, we are just like renaming them that it is the feature 1. We are renaming them that all the rows of x, okay, at 0th position, because x, what x contains, at this position what x contains both feature 1 and both feature 2. Okay, if you see x, it is like this manner. Okay, can you work in this manner? You won't understand anything. Like, can you understand anything? I guess pretty much no. Okay, so that's why we need a data frame to understand stuff in a better way, because you can work with it, but it is difficult to work, like it is difficult for working. Okay, so now what we are doing, we are like feature 1. Okay, we are just saying in X it contains both the features. In array format, it contains this thing also and this thing also. So it's saying that for the do we all get this values different? Yeah, we all get this value different. We all get the, because it's a random now. Like random values are being initialized. Yeah, random thing will be showing up. Okay, but don't worry, everything will be regression only. So don't worry about that. Now the thing is that feature 1, it's saying ki all the x, like in the x, give me all the rows in the first column. Okay. So it's giving you all the rows in the first column and naming it as feature 1. It is saying all the rows in the second column and naming it as feature 2. And at the target, like because y has only one thing. If you see y, it's only array. Okay. So it has only one thing. See, it has only one thing. So that's why it's saying, अच्छा ठीक है भाई, easily दे देते तुमको your target. Now if you see x, right, you can see there are two features, 1 and 2. Okay, so that's it, nothing else. Now that is what make regression is doing, nothing much in it. Now, what I want to really show you is that this thing. It might interest you, and I'm pretty sure you guys will play with it. X is equal to feature 1, y is to feature 2, z is equal to other show. Yeah. Have you guys got this thing? First say me. Then I will play with it. Have you guys got this thing? Everyone. From Jamirul to Rima to Chandri to Siddhant, Atrika, Shavik, Ayantika. I'm reading those names, those are answering in the chat. Okay. So please don't mind if I'm not taking your names or anything. Can you scroll up? Oh yeah, sure. Say me if you're done with this thing. You're done with this thing? Okay, everyone. Siddhant, Shravik. Come on, rest. Pratvesh, okay, Pratvesh. Yeah, I forgot your name. Rima, okay, got the figure. Nice. Now, if you just click on this figure and just rotate it, can you see this thing? Can you see that there is a like linear regression type model? All the points are scattered. All the points are like scattered over. As you can see, over here. You just go into it and then I play with it. See, all the points are scattered. This is a very good like what I say library. You can see all the points are scattered. Yeah, Chandra is enjoying it. I can just feel from the chat. So over here we will draw a plane. What we'll do, we'll be drawn a plane in such that it divides the number, like the points, equal or minimize the error. Rather not equally, but minimizing the error. Okay. Do you understand this thing? Can you understand this thing? Others? Only Chandra? Others. Let's see. So we will move like we will like after you guys played with it, then we'll be moving on with the next part. Okay. So when I first learned with this thing like this particular plotting technique, I never thought that we can plot something in computer in 3D like this. So I was pretty much thrilled and I was enjoying and playing with it. So those first few days. Again, we will be importing paint, test, split. Happen? Why it's not taking? Yeah, it's taking. Paint, test, white rain, white dust, yellow paint, test. Come on, that's nice. If I get a bit early or give like a bit ahead to pick me up, okay? Then I will be going a bit slow. It is like pretty much same with the like simple introduction stuff. Okay. Okay. I'm just commenting this for now. Like I will be coming it in later section about this thing. Why? Okay. Everyone is with me. How you guys write this code? Let's put in this code. Okay. Please beg my pardon with my English. I'm a bit not that much good. Okay. So if I do some grammatical error, like I got a friend of mine, okay. Like whenever I talk and I do some grammatical mistake and he's like, no, you shouldn't do like this. It's like this. Like here shouldn't be has, here should be have. So there is one my friend, like I guess everyone has that one annoying friend who is always correcting your grammar. Okay. So please right now don't start correcting my grammar. I will be a bit off with the grammar, okay? So please sorry for that thing. Okay. Jokes apart, are we up with this thing? Are we ready with this thing? If we are. Now what we are doing, we are again doing the same part, aren't we? We are just splitting the data and then what we are doing, we are importing the linear regression model, fitting the linear regression model and just predicting the output. And that but okay, I wish I would have been the admin right now. I would like to just say you tata. Okay. Please don't correct. Please don't like give your expertise over here to me. Like right, not right now. Afterwards, you can give me in chat. Don't worry. Okay. Just captain. Anyways, I stop calling me sir, guys. Oh, no. Okay. So we are doing like we are calling the linear regression model from here. We are just training it and we are just fitting it and we are predicting values. Do you guys have any doubt with 1, 2, 3, 4 steps? I guess you shouldn't have any doubt because I have already explained this thing in previous section. So anyone has any doubt regarding this 4 parts or 5 parts? Good. Now what is R2 score? Now R2 score, if I explain you in layman terms, uh, हाँ जामरुल से ना माइकुली वाला की पता what is it bro? I guess you don't have a mic access. You can write your doubt in the chat. Jamru. Can you scroll back? Sure, I will, I will, I will. To which part can you see me? To which particular part? Little more. This thing. I think I know what is the doubt. You see me? I'm saying. I got it. I was. What is the noise part? Okay, why not you find it out and say me? What is the noise part? Because I was seeing, like you didn't like question this thing. I expected like not only you from anyone like what is the noise part. I I leave this one also in the open house. Yesterday I left one more question in the open house. Whatever question I leave in the open house, I will answer, but not right now because these are the things like which will be said. But I want your because you know machine learning is all about research. Like it's all about research. Like if I only say you and if you only hear me, like that is not productive, because you're just listening, and by like afterwards you will just close the stuff and it's like भाई आज हो गया boot camp बहुत सीख लिए बंद करो सोने जाओ. So I just want you to go and search the noise. I would have said you this part at the later, like at the last. The, you guys have missed this stuff, the noise part. Okay, go and just check out what is this noise part. So Jamil, you just like ask this question. Okay. Now the thing is, everyone, just go and find out what is this noise part of the section. I will also answer it, but I am giving you like till today, like till 11. Okay, I will give the answer, but I just want you guys to research about it to know what is actually in the noise. What is this noise doing to make regression? Like it's not in the part of the curriculum, but why not to know a little more? Like if the knowledge is going out here, like here and there, so why not know a little more? Jamrul, is it fine or should I explain it now? Like you say, will you go and find it and research it, or should I just say you right now? You say me. Which will be better one? You're going and researching and then coming at me with some rebuttals saying no. This I guess you're wrong in this point. This is what I researched. This is what from site I researched. Jamrul, are you there? चले गए नहीं. I am sure, I am pretty much sure. जामुन is like, हाँ यार, बचने के लिए सब कुछ कर रहा है. इसको पक्का नहीं पता होगा. नॉइस के बारे में इसको पक्का नहीं पता होगा खुद को भी देखना होगा. I am sure he's thinking about this. Am I right? But no, you guys need to do your research. I am leaving this to you. I am honestly leaving this to you. Okay. I need to see ki, like, are you guys knowing it about it now? Okay. The middle lineation code is this much. Like you want many more codes. I can have a like big linear, like a big stuff. Okay, machine learning codes. But the thing is, for you guys, yeah, it is this much. You guys don't like no need to know many more. So R2 score is basically how much accurate the score it is. I want to show you one more thing. Like, have you got like when I said we are drawing a plane? Let's visualize it, like how the plane looks. Okay, let us visualize it. I have some code snippet in my here. Code for not you guys. Code for not you guys. I have just prepared the code. It took a time. Can you see this line? Can you see this particular line, plane? This is our model that drew this plane. Okay. See, this is a plane which has been drawn. Some points are in between, some points are above, some points are passing through it, and some points are here and here. You can see the feature number, feature 1, feature 2. You can see the values, okay? So this is what our model is doing. Like it is pretty much understandable in this manner, okay? I guess after this, your multiple linear regression concept will be like just going off the roofs. But yeah, you guys need to research, and there are certain things after your research you will know more, okay? So yeah, that's it. Now before Ankana or Arunima, any admin at the end, can you please my phone or 2 minutes? There is my orko power okay.
Wait a minute, I'm giving mic access.
Do one thing after the meeting. ठीक है sir?
Also, I have opened the mic access. Please ask your questions.
Before asking, there is one more thing. Okay. Now, at the starting, do you guys remember I said one thing? I said about that when the dimension increases, we don't use OLS method. We use gradient descent method. Okay. Because while using OLS method, we can use OLS method, but the accuracy decreases. And in machine learning, we are not running the code successfully. R2's code, destroy. R2's code for you, like right now, understand this much. It is just saying you that what is the like accuracy level. Like the maximum is 100%. Okay, that is one, and the minimum is obviously anything like tending to like zero, x tends to zero. Okay, that's what it is, the minimum value. So right now it is giving me 40% of the score because we have less data, obviously. If I increase the data, the accuracy will increase. Okay. Now, what is R2 score? अच्छा बुझी दिया आपने जरा. Okay. In linear regression, you know this feature over here. Now, if I get the mean of the feature one, okay, what it says that how much the mean, sorry, the feature I'm saying, how much the target's mean. The mean of the target means if here it is 100 to 150, the mean of the target and this line. So we will have two lines. One is this line, like the target line going straight, okay, and this line. So it says that how much it is better than that particular mean line. Because if you let's take an example. If we have only, if we don't have any features, if we don't have any CGPA, if we don't have any IQ, if we got only LPA, I'm saying, dude, what is the LPA can like what LPA can you get? So you will say me taking the data set of previous 2 years. If there are 100 students, you are taking every student's LPA. Now the average LPA is what everyone says ki like how the high average LPA how the high. It's like 5 LPA. So that's the average LPA. Now that's the average line. Okay, the average line will be straight. Okay, like if you don't got any feature, that's the thing you're giving. Now if you got any feature, you guys get the line, or you guys get the plane, or you guys get a hyperplane. Okay, now you guys get a plane. Now what R2 score says that how much this plane is better predicted than the mean. Okay, artist score is comparing the mean line with the predicted, like with the predicted linear regression line. Okay, okay, I'm like, did I made it a bit clear? Based on it, on the mathematics as well. Like in the basic part, I am clear. Mane, if there is a line passing from target, when from target a line is coming out. Okay, how much this like this particular plane is better from the target? It is saying that. Chandra, is this clear? जाना clear होता है ना. Kind of hmm. This thing like it will take me another 1 hour to explain if I go blabbering about this. I can blabber, but I don't got any time. It's already 9:30. Okay. Anyways, so this is the thing. Now, when I started, I said about one thing that if the dimension increases, we use SGD regressor. Now, as because there is only like 3D, because in real life we are not going to work in 3D. We are going to work in 10 day, 11 day, 20 day. There will be 12 features, 20 features, 30 features. Okay, like I myself have worked with 42 features. So there will be number of features. Now, as because in there is only two features, so I have used the linear regression model. Now let's see how much this S like if the dimension increases, we use this SGD regressor. Okay. Now let's see how much SGD regressor works actually. Like how well it works. Like we can say R2 score is 0.1408. Let's see. SGD. I don't know. SGD is equal to SGD regressor. SGD dot fit explain comma Written. I will just compare. So I will just copy this thing and doing this thing and replacing it with SGD and bringing back to script. You can see there is a change. Okay, there is change. Okay, in for this particular data set, this has decreased, but in normal scenario, it increases. Okay, if we again let's see, it will increase. Let's say we have changed our data set. For anyone, it has increased. For anyone. Okay, you can see over here, as we have changed the data set, you can see the jump of the score from 4.1 to from 6.9. Can you see this thing? Basically, for that data set, like LR model was working better, and for this data set, model is working better. So you have to test number of machine learning models to get into the particular that idea. Okay. Kadir, like whose SDD result came less? Okay, because a data set matters. Like your model must sync with the data set good. It should sync with the data set in a, like quite in a good manner. Then only your accuracy will like go off the charts, or you will get a better accuracy. As you can see, while using linear regression model, we are getting a R2 score of 4.1, and while using SGT regressor, it is giving us 164. As you can see, like means 40% and 60%. Like obviously, SGT is working better in this thing. Okay, have you got this point? Do you guys have any doubt? End of the Chandra Thaklo. Let's see who has a Chandra says this. Well. The only person who was active. I love it. Sir, sir, Mike. Okay, do one thing. যখন সবাই ছিল তখন বলিস আমি বুঝতে পারছি তোর ব্যাপারটা এবার when really okay apart from jam really have and like do anyone have any doubt because we have to close the session. It's already 9:30. Guys, fast.
We'll be opening for Q&A session, guys. I am opening my mic access. You can ask your questions.
Shampoo is like directly, bro. Good night. I am done right now. I'm going to eat food. सबको भूख लगा क्या? Everyone hungry? Dinner time. Understandable. Okay, I guess anyone others don't have any doubt. So we'll be closing the session, I guess. Okay, we'll be taking
Before
like
going,
5 minutes. Like I'm gonna like just 5 to 4 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes will be taking.
yes,
Uh,
but everyone please remember to fill up the feedback form. Let's give it in the chat box.
Angana, can I also fill the form? By the way, you have given the
Yes.
IO extended form, dude.
Sorry. The first one. I'm so sorry.
Today, maybe.
The first one. Please fill the first one.
No, I'm also filling
And
this feedback form. Writing very good.
Q&A session.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
everyone has understood. Audible, Chandra? No, you're not audible. Okay, before Chandra says, I'm saying you one thing that in this particular week, we will be sending you this week's project. Okay, we will be sending you just the data set. The references of the notebook are already given. Okay, two things. Third thing is you guys have to like use the regression model which fits best with the data set, and you guys have to produce the output. We will be giving a form where you guys have to answer the question accordingly, what you have implemented in the linear regression thing, what you have done. You guys need to upload it in GitHub,